Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Right on Time. That was a 10 out of 10 effort. My volume's at 100%. Whoa! Haven't already, be sure to check out last episode. Not much else to say. Let's begin. Oh man. Oh, Novus. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Because a wizard arrives exactly when he means to. Were you practicing piano? Oh, sorry. That's not Yuri's voice. Oh boy. Were you practicing piano again? Oh. There we go, that's much more Yuri, apparently. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Passion! Oh, we love that. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Oh, you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. Well, obviously, I mean, we're in the club. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Oh, isn't she cute? Ain't she sweet? And we get to spend the whole festival together. We get to spend the whole festival together, right? Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Oh boy! Never had a school festival before, so I don't know what it's like, but I've seen a lot of them in anime. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Why would you want to eat squid? I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Come on, Monica, you have to like squid. Do it for the fans. Do it for the Rule 34 artists. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Where could she be? Oh, there you are. Found her. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Well, that's depresso. Why are you doing that, Sayuri? Come over here. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Earth to Sayuri. Wake up. Stop daydreaming. Look at me, woman! Eh? There we go. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, but I want to talk to you. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. A little? Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't do this to me, girl. Don't push me away. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. No, let her distract you, damn it! Well, alright. No! If you say no! I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. Is this how it feels to be a normal person? I hate it. I don't like it. Mind you, if I were a normal person, then I wouldn't hate it, because I would think it was normal, but still, I hate it. Friggin' normal people. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Senkara, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? That does not remotely sound strange. You can ask that question. It's okay. Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about it. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down on her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Senkara. She's got a point. You're meant to be her best friend, man. Come on. I'm Senkara. I'm meant to be her friend. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Oh! Person of interest? Whatever could you mean? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Senkara. Me? Me? Why is she sad about me? What? My mind is blown. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. You're joshing. You must be joshing. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Yeah, around you, maybe. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Senkara. I know, I'm hilarious. You should subscribe for my hilarity. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? By Jove, I never considered it. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Well, she's your friend. It's only natural, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know. It is for me. I guess not for everyone else. Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. Oh, don't be ridiculous. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Me? Eh? I look up and see Natsuki next to me. She's so sweet. Oh. Oh yeah, I really like this part, actually. Hold on, I need a cough. There we go. That wasn't a cough. I look up and see Natsuki next to me. You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. Oh, he said the W word. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Aww. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. Aw, no, not at all. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. No, don't leave me alone. That's the last thing you should be doing, people. Come on. I mean, really, this is the only good part of my day. Don't say you'll leave me alone. Jeez. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Aw, she's offering to talk. Aw. She practically mumbles that last part, but I know how she really feels. I mean, you can tell by the look on her face. If I wanted to talk to her, I could, and I appreciate that in a person. Nah, I'm probably just making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayuri, that's all. Sayuri? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. Phrasing? But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then wouldn't you be the first person she would go to? Well, I guess that's true. I don't know about that one, though. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Natsuki, and I don't appreciate that. For some people, they need a little extra push. I mean, some people just have those days. No, she's always is in those days. So just sometimes she can't pretend that she's not. That's the difference. You can't always avoid it. The difference. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. No. Monica had it right. It's because it's about me. You're wrong. I'm sorry, Natsuki. You're wrong. You had me going for a minute, but now you're wrong. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. It could not be more obvious that I need to worry about her right now. Maybe the problem is with me. Maybe I'm the problem. You ever have those days where you're like Sayuri, you see? And you just need people, you need someone to worry, but you don't want them to worry. Well, you do and you don't, right? You don't, you act like Sayuri, and you be like, it's cool, don't worry, bugger off, it's fine, have fun. But really, you just want them to stay with you and ask again what's wrong and just help you let it out. But most people be like this. Maybe this is what everybody else is thinking. Maybe they're thinking, you know, if they need you to worry about them, then it'll be a lot more obvious. When in your mind you're thinking, it couldn't be more obvious, worry about me, help. Interesting. Maybe we just need to all spill our feelings out and talk about it. Have a genuine relationship like in the Yorikairus. Been thinking about that a lot lately, so you can probably tell. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way for— No! No, you had it right, damn it! Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? She's my bestest friend. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. Exactly, and all my friends are girls, so don't worry about it. I still like you. I mean, what? I mean, you were worried about me, so— I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. You were so worried about me, I can tell, and I love it. I appreciate it very much, thank you, Natsuki. But— Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. What? Why don't we share our poems now? But I didn't even get to read with Natsuki. I suppose what else would it be? We read together. Yeah, okay. I suppose that was our Natsuki time, and it was great, short-lived as it was. I mean, we're only 15 minutes into it. Last time, we started the Natsuki part 15 minutes in. Sigh. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make contact with Monika, and she smiles at eye contact. She's not an alien. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Me too. Maybe I should talk to Monika first. I sent Monika on the mission to find out what the heck was wrong with Sayuri. And Monika just made eye contact with me and smiled, so it would make a lot of sense to show it to Monika first. Boom. Gotta play it like the real lives. Let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. I think this is the part where it kills me. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, here it comes. You really like Natsuki, don't you? I don't know what you mean. No, Natsuki sucks, man. That's— oh, come on, Senkara. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga she's into. Pretending I do like it. What is it with you people being against manga? You know, okay? If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Oh, don't talk about her like that. You know you like being with her and that you like manga. You could just say, I actually enjoy the manga. Not if I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding, Senkara. No, I'm not. He might be. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. I know. Don't worry. I know. I don't know what he's thinking, but I know that. I really appreciate that. If she were that selfish, then I wouldn't like her so much, but I do. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Damn right I have. Is that so? I kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. Okay, that's alright then. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Aw, Monika. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? Right. I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Yeah. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that has ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, not twilight, okay? Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me beneath the thumb and forefinger, a hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Interesting. I could probably spend like an hour analyzing this like an English teacher, but I won't. We'll just leave it to your imaginations. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see, says the blind man to his deaf wife, but not, because that's offensive Wade, damn it. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How bizarre! It's almost as if poetry is meant to be sad. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see what you're saying. Oh, we can do it again. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. See, Monika's the real story here, you know. Forget Natsuki, forget Sayuri. Monika is the real story, that's where it's at. And picking up on her poems and the things she says, that's what this game's really about. I love it. Who should I see next? Now, I went to see Monika to see if Sayuri was alright, but apparently not, so that's cool. So it would make sense if I went to see Sayuri next, but I can just imagine the look on Natsuki's face if I went to do that. Even so, friendship is important! I can't not do it. I wouldn't be satisfied if I just left her like that. It's nice, I guess. Ah, shit! I gave her a Natsuki poem! Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? What you doing with your feet? They're happy too, Pa! In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Senkara. Sayuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little early today. Sayuri, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Well, I guess now she won't have to look at me talking to Natsuki, so that's good. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. Oh, my little heart. Maybe you guys don't feel the heart flutter when she says these things, but I do, okay? It's the little things with me. It always is. And things like this, oh, it gets me going. It keeps my heart beating. Sometimes a little too fast and we get close to a heart attack, but that's okay. I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. But then you wrote something for me specifically, and I could not. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that, no. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about, right? Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? Oh, I love this part. My writing is obviously the best, right? Yeah, obviously. Couldn't you pick that up from what I was doing? This girl, so silly. It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Well, you're a slow one, aren't you? If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Senkara, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Please tell me I'm the best. Oh, I can't do it. Stop making me say it. You are the best. Work, mouse, work. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this, and the fact that she's opening up to me as well. Natsuki. Because no one ever takes me seriously. Right, my boob. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? I feel that! Sometimes I don't want to be this cute, but nobody understands that. Stop crying, it hurt. You're gonna make me cry again, jeez. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I see it. I see it. I just covered your face, that's awkward, but I see it. I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. They often are. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. It's getting a little romantic. I love it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. You're a bit slow, aren't you? Boy, you two are perfect for each other. Both slow as fuck. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems I didn't look too much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayuri, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Stop speaking about Sayuri, please. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Like I said, not just cute, because she is hella cute. Natsuki, you're doing it again. you're letting the tears out, and it hurts. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I love her so much. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. Of course. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. It's hard not to look when you're giving that expression, though. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. Oh, I remember what happens after this. Oh, that's making this poem be... so romantic. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little dearer because you think of me. Because you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this game makes it all worth it. All the pain that comes later, this makes it all worth it. This is what I look forward to in my day. This makes my day worth daying. Yes. That makes yesterday worth it. What happened yesterday, you asked? Well, I had classes from 9 to 6. Nothing bad, don't worry about it. That was literally it. It was just a long day, don't worry. But still, this makes it all worth it. ... Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I really, no. I love it. I'm looking at you because I love you. I want to marry you. Your shirt makes no sense. I mean, look, right here. See how it comes up like that? See that? And you see your skin there, right? But it's buttoned. And you know the buttons aren't on this side, because otherwise it wouldn't be together at all. I mean, well, for all the other buttons, and because of the lines that show that it is buttoned. And your shirt is confusing, that's why I'm looking at you. Because your shirt it's messed up, man. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read, and that's what makes it so much better. Oh, man, why isn't real life like this? I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. I'm gonna be joining the poetry club next week. Or attending a workshop, at least see what it's about. Maybe then we'll get something like this. The genuine... Don't just say that, Tommy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say? Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I wish I had the confidence of this man. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. Makes it all worth it. All worth it. See, this is the part where the tsundere shows its true colors, and that is the best part of any tsundere anime. When the tsundere shows the truth, her true feelings, and that makes all the rest of it worth it for sure. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... Ah! Don't look at me like that, I wasn't prepared. You need to give me warning before you do this sort of thing. Jeezums! Meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied. Love that, love that. I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands, oh boy, and pushes them back away. Her hands touch mine. Oh. Gasp. Her small, soft hands surprise me with her assertion. Ooh, don't make me imagine it. Stop describing it. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. And she's sweet. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. This is what I live for, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I live for. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. Well! Alright then. Up yours too. I like Yuri, okay? I like Yuri. I haven't been mean to her personally. Okay, I have. But not in the game. I mean, I like Yuri. Just be a little full of herself sometimes. Not intentionally. Not, you know what I mean. Maybe you don't. I don't know. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then leave a comment and I'll explain it. Okay, you three. Well, we're all done sharing poems, right? Yes, sir. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. What? Catchphrase? Wait, what did she say? Oh, she said okay you three instead of okay everyone? Is that it? Maybe. Yeah, I guess. Huh, you're right. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? That's a good question, yeah. Everyone's in a bit of a mood. What the hell? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Now, be nice. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Thanks for the, foreshadowing. In your books, maybe. Yep, yeah. Look, the only different thing is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Yes, and that will continue to happen if she continues to not be around, so let's not change that, shall we? Yes, I'm looking at you. Yes, you can hear me, I know you can, damn it! Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Yeah, okay. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Well, I mean, you told me. Shit. I mean, you're right. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. We're not lovey-dovey, we're friends. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri, please. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Okay, I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted, hehehe. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry plans. Sayuri will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Oh, I'm useless. No, to be fair, she doesn't have anything for me either. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are a little harder on you when she's not around. And now we've actually seen their friendship from the side story last week. Interesting. It's just weird considering what happens next. I don't know. Or maybe it's just... it adds more to it, doesn't it? It adds more to it. If you didn't check out the side story last week, then be sure to do that by clicking the card above. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should just make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. See, I love that side of Yuri. I actually do like Yuri. Despite how I act, I really do. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. I just don't like her in that way. As a friend, she's great, but there's more, not really. Not my type, not my type. But anyway, that just leaves you, Senkara. The one who is truly useless. I was actually just saying that on my own, and then I read it. Nice. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Well, you have Sayuri, so you don't need me. I'd really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh boy! How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Why do you want my help, though? Like, she's adamant about it in this next scene. Which makes it seem like she likes me the same way that Natsuki and Sayuri do, and Monica, of course, for obvious reasons. What? Nothing. But why Yuri, though? Like, what does she like about me? We haven't bonded remotely. Is it just because I'm a dude? Am I that good looking? I believe that. Yeah, sure, let's go with it. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Senkara may not like to be around you if you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Senkara to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Senkara to decide how we'd like to contribute. I'm pretty good at baking. Well, am I? I'm good at cooking. That's very different, apparently, according to bakers, though. It's not. But, besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested, and you literally just said I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Senkara, you're okay with this, right? No. Not remotely. In the end, it's up to you. I mean, I want to have my choice recognized, but I don't want to be the one to say it. Just put me with Natsuki already. You know what I want. But I suppose I know what you want. Eyes staring directly at me. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Can I choose Sayuri? Was that an option in the last game? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Was that an option in regular Doki Doki? Was Sayuri a choice? I don't remember it being a choice is the thing. Unfortunately, I'm not going to choose it because, you know, I live for the next scene, the next tomorrow. But I'm also here for the new content, damn it. But I'm here for Natsuki. I'm here for new Natsuki content. The pain and the suffering that comes with these decisions. The decisions I have to make as a YouTuber to decide which path we will all take on this journey. But I can't miss the icing. I can't miss the icing scene. I'm just gonna go with Natsuki. I mean, we all know what I would do. Okay. I like baking. Natsuki. Baking sounds like it could be fun. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Senkara? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Aww. Poor Yuri. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not a big deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. I appreciate you, Yuri. I promise I do. I promise I really do. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Ah! Don't say it out loud. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. And I love Natsuki showing how much she cares. Again, that is the best part of the tsundere, right? That is what we live for. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a receipt. Lol. Well, I just heard rustling underneath me. I was like, what the hell's going on here? There's someone in my house? Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. She's a sweetie. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Hanukkah and I are so taken aback by Natsuki's words. I'm not surprised. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayuri. Aww. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. That a girl. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend? You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Dummy. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me a number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. I agree. But a lot of parents are like that. It's really annoying. Ugh. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. No, say it! Say it, girl, say it! No, say it! Walk home with me! Ah! I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Oh my gosh! My anxiety shoots through the roof, I tell you. I feel you, man, woo boy! Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school, oh my. More on that, she's told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. This will be the only chance you have. Make something happen. Kiss her, you fool! Before she leaves the house, okay? Before she goes outside, do it. I seriously can't wait. Me neither. Me neither. But I will have to, because it's already Sunday and we don't even have poems today. So, what is this? Hang on, this is new. Oh my giddy aunt, I thought she was gorgeous before. What the hell? Some concept sketches of Natsuki's second CG. Due to the scene's lack of realism and general absurdity, it was a challenge to get Natsuki's angle correct. Yes, the angle. What's so unrealistic about that angle anyway? Like she's carrying a heavy box. What? Especially in perspective alignment with the background. But I understand, I guess. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Natsuki. Nice. Well, that's all for today's episode of Doki Doki. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment to let me know and to let YouTube algorithm know that you enjoyed it. Satisfy me by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon, that's the one, to be notified of when the next video will come out if you haven't done so already. Join the Discord server too, link at the bottom of the description. You can also get notifications from there, and it gives you a chance to chat to me and to everyone else who is a fan of the channel, and I really love it. I love it. So thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Senkara, and until next time, see ya.